It's the Sports Kings. Sports Kings. Big Mike.
He might fall off the wagon in the next 10 minutes.
And Rob Calloway.
It's about bringing talent. It's not about all the flash and glitz and glam.
Not your average sports talk show. The Sports Kings.
This is NFL legend, Work Done.
This your boy D. Howard, a.k.a. Superman.
I'm Jerome Bettis, the Bus.
It's Cam Newton. Holla at your boy, already.
This is Hank Aaron, and I'm down with the King.
Tell a friend, Kings is back.
And welcome back from your 4th of July, Independence Day, whatever you want to call it, weekend. We are the Sports Kings, back in the saddle, ready to talk about some sports and some other you-know-what. I'm Big Mike. The other voice that you're going to be hearing is Rob Calloway. We're being heard via Spreaker.com and the Spreaker app. That's Spreaker. Also, you guys make sure you sign up for your absolutely free Spreaker account. It's just like signing up for Facebook or Twitter or any other social media entity. And then follow us, Sports Kings Live, and then join the show by clicking on the little icon, the little thought bubble icon, and you guys can join the show via the live interactive chat. Speaking of social media, we're also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr at Sports Kings Live. And our email address, sportskingslive@gmail.com. All right, 4th of July weekend. It's over. It's done. We can move on. Some of us, not sure if I'm going to really get into what I'm actually meaning when I say that. But either way, Rob probably had a more active 4th than I did, seeing as though he was running with the Kenyon brothers out there in the rain. It rained down there during the race?
What? Man, yeah. All right, when I first got up to Lennox, it was sprinkling a little bit, and then it stopped, and then we got ready to run, and everything was fine. And maybe at the 4-mile mark, when we got somewhere around Collier Road, that area, Collier Road by Ted's Montana Grill, somewhere around there, it started raining. And it wasn't bad. But as we started making the trek towards getting closer to Colony Square, man, it started thundering and lightning. And, yeah, man, it was crazy. And when we finally did get to the park, they were making an announcement over the PA system that they had delayed groups M through Z for, 20, 25 minutes until the storm passed over. So, yeah, it was crazy out there. But then it stopped raining. Like, probably about, 2-3 minutes after I finished up, it stopped raining.
Well, then it was all your fault then. I blame you.
No.
Simple and plain.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
No, man, don't blame me.
You wouldn't have run. It wouldn't have rained. Simple and plain.
Whatever.
Shout out to the Peachtree Road Race.
Indians out there.
As a matter of fact, got some national exposure on some real silly stupidness. Some dude, I guess, thought he was gonna win or whatever. A white dude.
Yeah.
He goes to putting up the old one finger and didn't see that old can-do try attitude from another white gentleman behind him and just picked it up and sprinted past him like the last 10, 20 yards to win.
That wasn't in like the group with the Kenyan.
Of course not.
The ones that were in the Peachtree Cup, because Team Africa ended up winning, Team Kenya ended up winning. But
that goes without saying.
but it was that group, that top tier group, the top tier runners, like they have, numbers 1 through maybe 1,000, something like that. That were in that first portion of the race. And he throwing his hands all up and leaned back, and the other dude kept running and leaned forward. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Hashtag white people problems.
Yep.
Stuff like that don't happen to me at all. Because first of all, I'm not running
you
anywhere.
Ain't running.
Yeah, no way. If it's past a mile, you're supposed to drive. That is my rule. Okay, so on today's show, of course, we'll do on this day. We'll also talk about NBA free agency. Some signings happened over the weekend after we got off, after we finished the show on Friday. So we'll talk about that and the impact that's had on the hierarchy, especially in the Western Conference. What else do I have here? Oh, I forgot to do this. I would like to first start off by thanking the USA women's national team the soccer team. Yes, this is where we're starting today. The USA Women's Soccer National Team. Not because they won. I could give a damn. I'm not like the rest of you idiots that catch this rash of patriotism because a game is going on television. You know what I mean? And try to act like it's a war or something. Like, take that. Yeah, screw you guys. What I'm thankful for, because I had made up my mind yesterday. I said, okay, because I know this is a big deal, right? And it's going to be everywhere I look tomorrow, I'm going to watch this thing, right? And because the sports guys once again smiled upon my black head, they said, you know what we'll do for you, Mike? We'll end this thing after 20 minutes. It was like 4-0. I text my dude, Alec, my soccer savant. I was like, yeah, can I turn now? This is pretty much a blowout, right? And he was like, yep. I was like, good. I'm out. And really, I wasn't out because I was watching other stuff on television, like Crushing Entourage, by the way. And so I logged on to the internet. I got this little alert on my phone. It's like you can watch it on the NBA, the NBC Live internet, whatever, the website in Spanish. And I was like, I don't need to hear it. Cool. I just turn it on, hit the mute button, and keep on watching my dude Turtle and Vince and the boys go at it. So I did that. And the first goal happened. I was like, damn, that was quick. Wait a minute, what's about to happen here? So then I started paying attention. And next thing I know, boom, goal number 2. I was like, oh, this is happening. Because I'm thinking, I heard everyone talk about what happened 4 years ago with the Japan team and the shootout that Japan ended up winning and sending the U.S. packing without a championship. So I was like, okay, this is probably going to be a good game, especially since all the same players are playing, except for the U.S. had like 3 less players, like 8. They had I think they had 9 of 11 players back from 4 years ago. So I was like, all right, sweet, let's do this. It's going to be a pretty good match as far as soccer goes. I won't know what's going on, but, it'll be close.
It's going to be a good one, yeah.
Bunch of running, and then somebody will score a goal and 1-0. No way. The USA women apparently love Mike. They were like, Mike, we don't want to put you through a whole 90 minutes or whatever it is in soccer. We're going to end this thing early. And for that, I thank you. I totally appreciate it because it was going to be torture after a while. Like, because me and girl sports, we don't really, we kind of got this oil and water type thing going on. It just don't really vibe with me. I will say that, what was that girl's name? Lloyd? Was his last name Lloyd? That kicked that 50-yarder? That was pretty sweet. In all fairness and honesty, man or woman had done that. If David Beckham had done that, it'd have been as sweet. It was a hell of a goal. So good for them, and good for all you douchebags who want to run around with your face painted all of a sudden. Yeah, all those guys. Yeah, I believe that we will win. All you crazy turd bags. Yeah, good for you guys too. Even though you did nothing to contribute. All right, that's done, ladies and gentlemen. We have talked women's soccer.
Check.
Oh yeah, check that off. And the other thing I was looking for too, by the way. Well. Yeah, the other thing I was looking for while this was happening, I was like, okay, this Daytona thing is about to happen. I want to see my dude Bubba, Jim Bob, and all those boys be defiant with this Confederate flag thing. And, yeah, NBC, they're a bunch of P words, dude. They didn't show any of them, but luckily I read because I want the real information. Oh, hell yeah, I got the article. Yeah, I'm ridiculous. I was like, whatever, dude. We're going to get this thing going. And we're going to have a conversation about how ridiculous this whole Confederate flag thing is getting. And, yes, I'm going to be speaking to you, black people. Yeah, because it's about to get real stupid. So that's happening. We're into this, second little phase of free agency now. The big names are pretty much off the table, so a lot of the secondary guys getting moved via trade and signed and all those things. So we'll have some decent conversation as it relates to that as well. Rob just informed me before the show started that he watched Ballers last night, so we'll try to get to that. And I'm definitely going to tell you guys about this weekend. How, dude, if you had to guess where I was in Entourage, where would you think I am? Based on the time that I told you I started to right now.
The final season.
No,
final season.
I'm a season and a half away. I'm halfway through season 6, crushing it.
So that means you really took a break then. Is what it means. You took a break. either yesterday or Saturday.
Well, I had to sleep. I killed it yesterday.
Well, that too.
I trashed it yesterday, dude. I was all in it. Like, especially when I found out these little sporting events were going to be on the internet. I was like, okay, laptop, you sit here, big screen, you're all mine. Yeah, dude. I was
right.
That show is awesome. And my new favorite character is Lloyd. The little gay guy. The Chinese dude. Lloyd is awesome, dude. No, really, it's not just Lloyd. It's his relationship with Ari. Just how awesome that whole dynamic is. Because, like, Ari...
But you know what's more awesome is the fact that you're talking about this like it's like bread.
Oh, you damn right. And I'm going to. So, screw you guys. You guys like, what the hell is he talking about Entourage for? That show ended like 10 years ago. I don't care.
Entourage is back?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, it is back. You're right. It is back. Through me. I've revived it. Like, what's the dude's name in the Bible? Lazarus. Yeah. Brought it back to life. Okay. We got some NFL stuff we want to get to today as well. I don't know which mouse to grab. I have two mouses in front of me. All right. And one of the most ridiculous things. We're going to talk about this Jason Pierre-Paul. Let me say it in English. Jason Pierre-Paul situation yesterday with the his fireworks incident and mishap. Also, I've got some sound from Russell Wilson that now the whole good guy thing now is pretty much worn on me now. Yeah, it's got to stop, dude.
Yeah,
like
you
now,
talking about what I'm talking about.
I am. Yeah, I am. And then I don't know if you guys remember, but like really quickly, we kind of just brushed over this whole thing, this DeAndre Johnson situation at FSU, the FSU quarterback.
Oh, it got real.
The assault charges. Yeah, it's a real. It's got some meat on the bone now. It was just really a simple case. A real simple case of, they said a dude hit a woman, and now you in this climate, you understand that means, well, he got to go. But now there are a couple more details to be added, especially since now Rob just mentioned there's video to be added to, and this is not the Ray Rice video. Yeah. This is a little bit more, there's a lot of things to interpret within this video. So that Rory McIlroy apparently was playing soccer and injured his ankle, so he won't be on.
He got in the spirit.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, he does that all the time. That's his game. That's his. It's like it's like T.O. playing basketball or Randy Moss playing basketball. Same type of deal, but in the white world, the white golf world. Okay, so we'll start. Well, we'll start again because we started with the women's national team. United States Women's National Team?
National.
Yeah, USWNT. That's what it is. United States Women's National Team. So we'll start again with free agency. As we talked about last week, DeAndre Jordan, actually he signed a 4-year, $80 million deal with the Dallas Mavericks, leaving quite a nice chunk of money on the table to not stay with the Clippers. And then today it came out that it pretty much boiled down to his kind of that strained relationship between he and Chris Paul, and the fact that I forget who I heard say this today, but it was a very good point, and I hate that I can't. It may have been Bomani Jones because I didn't watch a lot of TV today, so I'm thinking it was Bomani Jones who said that DeAndre Jordan realized that when Blake Griffin got hurt, that he could actually do some things like he can get you 20 and 20. And he did a couple of times, more than once. It was like 4 or 5 times. He got you 20 and 20 points and rebounds. And with that being said, you're looking at a guy who doesn't want to play. First of all, doesn't want to play third fiddle. And then secondly, don't want a little 6-foot dude trying to punk him every chance he get. You know what I mean? Everybody remembers the scene where DeAndre Jordan wasn't aware of how much time was on the clock, and he got a rebound and did not shoot the basketball, and Chris Paul lost his damn mind. Like, he started jumping up in this dude's face, pointing, knocked the ball up in the air out of this dude's hands. Like, yeah, here's the thing. I understand the competitive nature, that Chris Paul thing, but at a certain point, that probably, like, you just lucky that he's a nice dude. Like, he's a big, gentle giant. You know what I mean? Otherwise.
Yeah, because it could have got bad.
Right. Yeah, it could have got terrible. Bad. Like, this ain't, like, so if I'm DeAndre Jordan, people are saying, yeah, this team that he's going to is not going to be as strong a ball club as the Clippers. Maybe. But sometimes peace of mind, is worth it. Especially when you talk about that many zeros. It's like what did I hear someday? I heard something one day that said, like over $75,000. If you're making over $75,000 in America, it's not really a whole lot of difference in the things that you can afford yourself. Like you